Hello class 6, let's continue the chapter 1, representation of geographical features. Distinguish between globe and map. Okay, first one, it is globe is a three-dimensional model of the earth, length, breadth and depth. Now map is a two-dimensional drawing of the earth or a part of it, means length and width. It does not show detailed information about any particular area of the earth. It does not show. Globe does not show detailed information about any particular area of the earth, while map, it can show detailed information about any area of the earth. Now third one, it is big and difficult to carry. Globe, they are big and they are difficult to carry, while map, it is easier to carry and use. What is a scale? Scale is a ratio. Scale is the ratio between the distance on map. On the map, scale is the ratio between the distance on the map and the actual distance on ground. There are three types of scales. There are three types. Number first is statement scale. These types are mentioned on map only. Okay, these types of scale are mentioned on map. Like one example, 1 centimeter is equal to 50 kilometer, which means that every 1 centimeter on map corresponds to 50 kilometer on ground. Actual distance is 50 kilometer, while on map this is just 1 centimeter. Okay, this you can see with the help of this map. You can see over here. See, this is what? This is map of South America. Map of South America. Here you can see, this is given over here 1 centimeter. While giving scale, it is given 1 centimeter is equal to 362.8 kilometers. 1 centimeter on map and 362.8 kilometers on what? On ground. Okay, this is called what? This is called what? This is called statement scale, which is already given on map. Number 2 is linear scale. Linear scale. For using this method, we have to draw scale first. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you have drawn 0. Then after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1. Okay, this is what? This is paper method. Paper method of measuring distance. Okay, like you have post office here. Okay, here is post office. PO means post office. Here is you have temple. Here is what? Temple. Okay, this is what? Temple. You have to measure the distance between these two places. Take a paper. You have to mark here. Here first. Okay, you have marked. Then after you have to place here. You have to place here and then here. Okay, this is the distance between these two places. Here you will note down, you will have to keep this like this. See, 3 point, look over here. From here only you will start measuring 3.1234, 3.4 centimeter. 3 point distance between two places is 3.4 centimeter. Okay, 3.4 centimeter on map. Okay, on board. Here I am telling you in board. So distance between these two places is 3.4 centimeter. This is called what? Primary scale, and this is secondary. Okay, this is secondary and this is primary. 3.4 centimeter. Same, if we are this thread method, you will have to take a thread. Okay, for doing thread method, you will have this type of thread. Here only you will mark first. If the path is uneven, is not straight, for this or measuring river or road, that time we use what? Thread method. Point you have made here, mark over here with pen. Okay, then after put it over here, and then you have to measure it with the help of this thread. You have to keep last is, now mark over here, it was the ending point. This is the distance you measured, and here you have a scale. What you have to do? Same, this point you have to keep over here, .2. Okay, now distance is, if we use this thread method and the road is uneven, that time we used what? We used this thread method, and the distance is what? 4.4 centimeter. 4.4 centimeter. Okay, it means there is variation in both the measurement, because one time we use what? We use paper method. Straight way only we measured both the places. Now second time we use what? We use thread. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now third one is representative fraction. Representative fraction is equal to distance on map, upon distance on ground. Distance on map and distance on ground. Here it is the ratio between the distance on map and the distance on ground. For now, representative fraction. Representative fraction means distance on map and upon distance on ground. Distance on map upon distance on ground. The scale is represented in the form of in fraction. For example, 1 is to 10 lakh, 1 by 10 lakh. Okay, this means that 1 unit of distance on map represent 10 lakh units of distance on ground. The unit of measurement is represent the distance are same for the map and the ground, and the choice is left to the user which one you want to use. That is up to you. Okay, now sketch. What is a sketch? A sketch is a roughly drawn map without a scale. If we are drawing a map without using any scale, that time what are we doing? We are drawing a sketch only. If we are telling your father to bring pizza from from somewhere and you are telling ki, you just turn from here and then go straight, and one fruit shop will be there, and go left and then right. That time you are showing what? You are drawing a rough sketch. Okay, so that is called what? Sketch. Rough map. It means you are drawing a rough map, and which is called what? Sketch. Okay. It does not give accurate information. Which does not give accurate information? Sketch. But only conveys a general idea of the place. It conveys only general idea of the place, that you have to turn from right and then you will get a fruit shop, and then you have to move left. That is, you are giving what? Roughly you are giving information about a place. Directions and distances are shown in sketches, but no scale is used. Sketches are often drawn to tell the routes or location of particular place in a locality. It is often used by the engineers, architects and planners. Here, plan. What is plan? A plan is a large scale map. A plan is a large scale map of a small area. Which is called what? Plan. And a plan is a large scale map of a small area. It is often drawn to show the layout of a building, room, shopping complex, stadium, etc. It gives all the details of the area. This is what? This is a sketch. Sketch is a roughly drawn map without a scale. Here only you can see Kannamangala, Perth House is here, and Vibgyor, which is school here. Turn from here. This is what? This is a rough map, a roughly drawn map without using any scale. This is what? This is sketch. And this is what? This is a plan. Plan of a room. It means this is what? This is large scale map. It gives us large amount of details about a small area, about a room. Sofa, chairs, okay, cabinet is here, door, cabinet, another cabinet is here, door is here, window, dining table, French window. Large amount of details of a small area, and this is called what? Plan. Now distinguish between sketch and plan. A sketch is a freehand map which is drawn from observation rather than exact survey measurement. Okay, they are rough map which is not drawn to a scale. Okay, freehand map. While plans are the maps which are drawn at a very large scale. Sketch directions and distances are shown in sketches, but what? But no scale is used. They are drawn freehand. Second one, in plan, it gives all the details of the area depicted and is very accurate. They provide us accurate information about an area. Okay, signs and symbols, they are very important. And keys or index of maps help us to know what the various symbols on the map represent. Okay, now there is an international understanding over the uses of the same symbols to represent the same feature. We don't know each other. If we are if we are dealing with foreigners. Okay, they don't understand our language, but our language of signs and symbols will be same. With the help of these signs and symbols, they will understand our maps. Okay, so the major landforms of the earth are represented with the help of certain colors. Yellow color is used to show cultivable land. Okay, brown color for highlands. For showing sand dunes, we use brown color. And the blue for water bodies. And the varying shades of brown are used to represent the height of land from mean sea level. Darker the shade of brown, greater the height of the place. Darker means greater height of the place. These are some signs and symbols. Boundaries, they are shown with black color. International boundary, dash dot dash dot, bold. Okay, international for showing international boundary, they are shown with bold, dash and dot. Okay, while state boundary, black dash dot dash dot. District boundaries, for showing district boundaries, dots are used. Metalled and unmetalled road, they are shown with red color. In book it is given in black color, but you will do it with red color. Metalled and unmetalled road, you will show with red color. Okay, broad gauge, meter gauge, railway station, railways, they all are shown with black color. River, stream, blue color. Tank, blue color. Well, dot. Okay, then tree with green color. Hut, red color. Settlement, they are shown with red color. Post office also. Telegraph office, all these. Bridge, this is the sign of bridge. Temple, church, mosque. Okay, that's all for the day. We will continue this chapter in next video. Thank you.